Holy crapaloni! What is up, guys? It is McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. We are in June. At least we're gonna be in June, like literally in the next couple of days. We are going into a brand new month, and I don't know about you guys, but I have no idea where the heck May went, because it was probably one of the busiest months I've ever had in my history of playing this game. And I don't think that this month, June, is going to be any different. I mean, just look at what we've got to start us off. There's definitely a heck of a lot going on. Starting off, obviously, with our hero of the month, Achilles. I mean, look at him. You know he's going to be good. I think there's a lot of hype about this dude. We are going to have a look at him, but we'll have a closer look at him, obviously, on the 1st. Hopefully, I get to do a review of him on Monday or Sunday, which is the 1st when he comes out. We've got a new Path of Valor and Path of Giants that's going to be starting on the Monday, I believe, and Valhalla forever and ever and ever, and we're so bored of freaking Valhalla, but it is coming back around with some pretty uninteresting heroes, to be honest. We'll have a new Night of the Moth event featuring a brand new moth called Limebory? Limebory? Yeah, that's a weird name. But we will have a closer look at her. She looks to be a she, and we will see what that hero is all about. The moth event definitely has been growing. Honestly, I think that the passive for the moths has been buffed about 9 million times now, and it's pretty strong. Yes, so I think that those heroes are definitely some of the more sought after heroes that are coming out at the moment, and some of them are pretty good. Pepper Blue, who I see is featured along on this calendar, she has been given a buff, but she's still not that great. But Oricock and hopefully Limeball will be good too. And then the beach party. Get your sunnies out, get your sun cream out, get your freaking umbrellas out, get to the beach, because summer is officially beginning next week on Tuesday. And with it, we are going to have 3 brand new heroes. Well, 2.5. We're going to have Andy, Jay, Serena, and Costume Flip. Who, yeah, maybe Flip could be good. I hope that they do really flip his costume on its head. Forgive the pun, but like, I really do. I hope that they do something a bit different. I feel like the costumes are a bit bland at the moment. But I'm interested to have a look at Andy, Jay, and Serena. I've got a few hero tokens saved up, so that should be a good event for some of us to try our luck in. The Astral Plane, that's going to be returning on the Wednesday, and it looks like we're going to have a brand new dwarf in there at the 5-star called Keris or Ceres. And it looks like we're going to have 2 brand new heroes, and I think I see 3 stars. Like, I can't zoom in much more than that, but that looks like 3 stars to me. So Aaron and Chiraz, we'll have a look at them. We'll see what they're all about. But that's exciting for me because I absolutely love epic heroes and rare heroes. So yeah, it's good to see new epics and rares released into the game. In fact, I'd like them to do them more in other portals, especially like the Wilderness Summon, because the Wilderness kind of taking off at the moment. It'd be good to see more epics and rares in the portal. Right. Covenant Summon. So it says we're going to have a cutesy little fox in here called Nibbles. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Nibbles is all about in the Covenant Summon. And I don't know if we have the extra coins from the event. I think that they released one after the event, so you might be a bit shy on free coins for that one, but it'll be interesting to have a look at who the latest fox is coming in there. And then to end off week 1, we are going to have the Tremors of the Underworld Contest of Elements, so a holy contest of elements, and what looks like, yeah, it's a Wilderness Summon. So yeah, that's going to be a very, very busy first week. I mean, just on the first week alone as to where to summon, I don't know. I mean, it's really tricky because I like the Covenant portal. It looks like we're going to have a lot of great heroes featured in there. It depends on how good the new dwarf is from the Astral Dwarves, I think, because obviously you get the chance for 2-time summons. But if not, I'm sticking with Covenant for week 1. Now let's move on into week 2. So starting off on the 9th. Now, something we have to address, this freaking WWE crap is weird because you've only got 10 stages, and once you complete the 10 stages, it just hangs around. But from what it looks like here, there is going to be a part 1, which is like a summer brawl, it says, and that's going to be running from till July 17th. And I'm assuming if there's a part 1, there'll probably be a part 2 somewhere later on. Guest event WWE Summer Brawl. And then it doesn't really specify about when part 2 starts. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe it could be interesting. But so far, I'm pretty unimpressed. I have no idea what the point of it is. I think a lot of people don't understand what the heck the point of the WWE thing is. But yeah, something seriously needs to be done about that, because it's just clogging up screen space and it's really, really boring event. Right, let us move on. So in the Contest of Elements, which is running through the weekend, we are going to have Gold Drip. I love that title. Who doesn't love some Gold Drip? And Gurik, who I wasn't too impressed by, but we'll see. You know, he can grow on me still, like a slime does. The Wilderness Summon, it looks like, will be featuring some heroes that we already have. So Bramble, Ascian, Philomena, and Isabel. I wouldn't be mad if they kept the lineup exactly as is, because those heroes are pretty excellent, like literally all of them great. But I do think that we're probably going to be seeing this as a placeholder and maybe a new hero released into the Underworld. The Wilderness Summon there as well. And then we've got the Shadows of the Deep event. So it says we're going to have Penelope, Asskettle, my man Asskettle, and Rosanna. And then we've got the Judgment of Dunes coming up with Costume Cleopatra, Costume Hathor, and Costume Hetefres. I don't think we have any 5 stars left to do from there in terms of the costumes. But that being said, there are some really staunch heroes. It looks like a pool full of heroes. I mean, healer heroes. So maybe not the best sort of lineup. Maybe that could be changed closer to the event. And then for those of you who care, Ancient Underroot is going to be featuring Gold Beak. So we've got Gold Drip, and now we've got Gold Beak. So Gold Beak looks like to be a fire hero rather than a holy hero. So yeah, we may have a look at that one, depending on how useful or not useful it is. But to be fair, I'm still not very interested in dragons. Aside from the Skyfire War, we're just building up those assist skills on at least six dragons. That's kind of my goal as far as the dragons are concerned at the moment. I don't really care about too much else. Untold Tales 2 is going to be coming back. So that's going to be coming back there on the 13th of June. And that's going to be running straight through week 2. So I think that's going to be a strong portal. Don't know if those will be the featured heroes in that. And then the Legendary Troop Summon is going to be running through that weekend at the same time. So yeah, pretty cool. Week 2. What do I think is going to be good there? I still think the Wilderness Summon probably from that is going to take the cake. And yeah, I'm not the hugest fan of the Insanity Bunch, the Investigators and Cultists, but I know some people will probably be losing their minds. And of course, a lot of people thinking about the Mimics at the moment, like when they're going to be coming. I know that they had to pull one of the Mimics from the calendar recently, but I'm sure that we will see this updated. So keep regular eyes on the forum for updates as far as the Mimic heroes are concerned, because I know a lot of people do prefer to drop their summons when they're in the portal, and rightly so. And then the Challenge Festival 2, when's that going to be starting? So yeah, it looks like that's just going to be starting randomly on the Monday there. Challenge Festival 2, yeah, it's pretty much cut off there, the 16th. Oh yeah, it will start on the Sunday. That's what it says. Okay, perfect. So Challenge Festival 2 is going to be coming back. Looks like Dark Beat, Emilio, and Sinan. I strongly doubt that will be the lineup. Maybe we will see a costume for another one of the circus heroes, maybe direct to Zuri, because I've got her in my roster. That would be incredible. Honestly, I would love a costume for her because she's a really, really good hero. Great healer, cleanser, and gives the minions and stuff. So yeah, she'd be a good one. Maybe a costume for Bobo. Yeah, there's a few of the circus heroes that I still like. Can't really say the same for the Slayers family though. So I'd rather they just do 2 circus heroes and a bard in that one, to be honest. But we will see. And Tavern of Legends, we're going to have starting off that week. And then the Solstice Summon. So that's going to be the big one. We're going to have the 2 brand new heroes, Bimmer and Chitrangada. I can't even pronounce it. But yeah, we're going to have a new family of heroes introduced into that, running much the same as the Black Friday summon, where you can just summon with gems till your heart's content, and you'll have higher odds for legendary heroes. So that's probably going to be like the big portal this month. So probably save up gems if you are saving up gems for that one, I would think. Costume Chamber going to be coming around. Obviously, we're going to be seeing more of the Glass 5-star Glass 5-star Season 1 heroes released into that portal. So that should be good. And then Atlantis is going to rise again on the 20th. Now, the latest Atlantis rises was freaking awesome because we had 4 full days of just literal crazy farming. And then right after that, we got like a free VIP at the end of it. That was awesome. Please do that again. It looks like they are, because look at that. So it looks like it's going to be running right the way through from the Friday and over the weekend, all the way until the Tuesday morning. So I really do hope that that is something that continues, because it was awesome. I managed to get my 2 training camp 2s up to like 8 days, which I've never ever had. I know a lot of people are like, that's child's play. I've got like 100 days of TC2. But for me, it was a massive achievement, and I'm so glad that they've done that with this event. Very, very good quality of life improvement there. So treasure quest, we are going to have a tome variant. That's interesting. Let's hope that the reward for the final stage is not just a pin, but maybe like a legendary tome of experience. Now, wouldn't that be a refreshing win from a challenge? I reckon it'll probably be like like the one that levels up five levels for the last stage. But anyways, that's something to look forward to, as is the Omega quest that is coming in. So we are going to be getting some ethers, as well as an alpha ether there to level up your holy heroes, and that's towards the end of the month. And then Untold Tales 1 is going to be coming back. Obviously, we don't know who's going to be featured in there. Goblin Village, again, it's got Kiara listed as a brand new hero, but that won't be the case. We may well see a new garrison guard, or we may well be finishing off with the garrison guards, dare I say. Like, a lot of people are just so sick and tired and fed up with the garrison guards. They're like, just freaking move on already. But yeah, we'll see what happens in terms of the Goblin Village. Night of the Moth, again, pretty much to end off the month there. And then another big event. So like I said, the Solstice Summon is going to be a big one. But then right at the end of the month, we're going to have, look at that bicep. And you know what that means? That means you get to level a hero up from scratch all the way up to second limit broken for just a handful of gemolas. So the hero coach is coming back. So obviously we want to sort of prep for that, plan for that. I think it is still heroes that are, I think it's 18 months or older. So a year and a half or older. All of those heroes should be eligible for the hero coach. Like, fingers crossed that is the way it works. I will double check it. But for now, that's what I think it is. Either way, it's going to be an awesome way for you to be able to beef up your heroes. And then at the end of the month, like literally right at the end and going into July, we are going to have the War of Three Kingdoms. So it's just over a month for us to be able to earn some more of those red lucky coins. So if you didn't actually purchase them to get your 5-star hero, then it looks like it's going to literally take you 4 months. So let's hope that they have a different lineup in terms of the heroes that are featured in that red lucky coin pool, because this time around, the odds weren't too great. Just put it that way. So yeah, but that should be an awesome way to end off the month. So it's going to be an awesome month. Like, it looks like it's panning out quite nicely. There's a few big events littered in there. So main things I'm excited about I'm going to call myself like a very cheap to play, is like the beach party, because I just, enjoy events and stuff like that. And then leading into I'll enjoy the challenge festival because I do like a good challenge event. And then what was I going to say? The Solstice summon is going to be awesome. So I'm interested to check out those heroes. Farm Atlantis rises till I can't farm anymore. Just raid flasks, world energy flasks galore. And then the hero coach. And yeah, that's it. I mean, it's going to be an awesome month, either way you want to look at it. So yeah, please do let me know what you're excited about coming up in June. Do drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't subscribed already and if you don't want to miss any future content. Share it with your mother, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye for now.